Hi, it's Therese and I'm here for Altenew, and today I've got a card that I've made using lots of different stamp sets. So I'm mixing up some stamp sets today. Starting with this Parrot Paradise, and this is a fantastic set. I just love the leaves that are in this set. It's quite tropical, but I thought it'd be fun to use these leaves in a floral design. Now, I like to these are a layering stamp, and an easy way to layer the stamps is to use a Missy, especially if you want multiples of an image. And I'm going to make a bouquet today, so I want a few sets of leaves. So I'm going to do them all at once. I've got a couple of different colours that I'm stamping them with, and what I've done here is use my darker green around the edges of the leaves to give them some dimension, and then I can come back in and stamp the centre of the leaf. I'm actually using a blue here. I think it's the dusk colour that I'm using because I want it to be that real sort of tropical colour, and I thought the blue would mix with the green beautifully. The second set that I'm using is called Floral Fantasy, and it does have its own leaf images within the stamp set, but I didn't want to use those ones today. I wanted to play with the other ones. So this set has the most amazing flower, and there is a similar one that's a layering die, and I must get that. That's incredible too. So I've seen some great cards made with that, and I still haven't got it yet. I just need an extra few hours in the day to sort some stuff out. Okay, especially this time of year, right? This is how I've found to be the easiest way to layer up the stamps. I do just stamp them freehand with blocks, and I try not to get too particular. But if I'm doing multiples, I'll do a couple at a time, or a couple of pieces of paper at a time, and I can just lay my stamp images on top of the base image that I've stamped out, exactly where it needs to be, add my colour, and then stamp. Rotate my paper and do the second one. So it's kind of almost like a production line, and much easier to do with the Misty tool. It's just a fantastic tool. The last layer on this flower, I didn't go with the darkest blue, even though there's like the 4 blues in the set. I went with the Industrial Diamond, which is one of the light, cool grey colours. And this is pretty exciting. The Parrot Paradise set has its own set of matching dies now, and I'm really enjoying using the Mini Blossom die cutting machine. I'm finding it's really convenient because I'll just keep it on my desk where I'm creating, and I don't even have to get out of my seat to die cut. I don't have to go anywhere, and I don't have to even move. I can just pull it towards me, and then it's ready to go. And it does die cut really well too. I'm also going to be using the bold Numerals die today because this is going to be a 50th birthday card. And I have run this through my die cutting machine already with it's a blue grey kind of coloured glittered cardstock, and also some fun foam. So I'm just adhering those together with some matte medium. And then what I thought I would do is actually add another layer of cardstock. So I did decide to grab some of it's the dark grey cardstock from Altenew, and I'm just going to run that through my Mini Blossom again, and then I can kind of layer this up. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. How cool is this little machine? I just thought I'd have to show it to you one more time. And these numbers are going to get a workout this year. And did you see that they've also got like an exclamation mark in them as well? So that's going to be really handy. I've grabbed the splatter stencil and adding some limestone colour splatters just to the front of this is a landscape side fold card, and I thought it'd be fun to just add a few splatters. I didn't go overboard because most of the card's going to be covered up with the bouquet. My final portion of the sentiment is from another stamp set, and this one's Superscript. I love going through all my stamp sets and getting just the right sentiment or saying, and this one actually is just saying. And initially I did stamp it out in the pale blue here, the Sea Breeze, but in the end I actually used the limestone. I came back and re-stamped it. I just thought the grey, when I was putting all the card together, it just looked that little bit nicer. So I'm just using some matte medium to add my, this is the dark grey cardstock numbers on top, and I'm just offsetting them a little bit to the left so that it kind of looks like a shadow, and you can just see the glitter. I've adhered my leaves down just using some tape runner, and now I'm going to pop up both of my flowers. They kind of take up nearly the whole card. It's just okay, that's fine. Flowers are cool. And I did fussy cut those out because I don't have the coordinating dies. Maybe I need to get those as well. I'm really loving my coordinating dies at the moment. Is it lazy? Not that I mind fussy cutting, I don't mind that either, but it's so much easier with the matching dies. I'm using my matte medium again just to adhere the fun foam. I just find that it holds better on my cardstock. And so you can hardly see any of those splatters, but I don't know, I just wanted to add a little something to the card front other than all the flowers, leaves, numbers. I've got a rhinestone that I did add to my sentiment, and I'm just popping that up, and that's my finished card for today. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll be back again real soon. Till then, happy paper crafting. Bye.